Okay, for word processing assignment number 4, or word 4, we're going to start out by saving the document. And so file, save as, save it to your documents, to the word processing folder, and name it 4-1 expense report. So 4-1 expense report. After you've saved it to your documents, we are going to learn how to set tabs. So that means there's a tab key on the keyboard. When you press it, it tabs in, or indents 1/2 an inch. So I can tab many times, as many as I want, and it will tab in 1/2 an inch. If I click the show hide button, it represents tabs as a little arrow. So I'm going to backspace those little arrows. Now I'll just leave my show hide there. You can have it on, you can have it off, doesn't matter. Also the ruler, if you don't see the ruler, go up to view, the view tab, and check ruler right there so you can see the ruler. I like to see that. We're going to use it. I'm going to mention some things on it. Okay, if I don't want it to tab 1/2 an inch each time, I want it to go certain increments, I'm going to set that. We call that setting tab stops. So the first thing, actually, let's put a title on here. In caps lock, let's type Blue Yonder Airlines. Press enter, take caps lock off, and type expense report. Press enter again. Now we're going to set the tabs on this third line. So the tabs dialog box is up here in the font section of the home tab, the little dialog box launcher. And then, oops, sorry, that was the wrong one, not font, paragraph dialog box launcher. And then tabs down here in the bottom left. So the paragraph section of the home tab, dialog box, and then in the bottom left, tabs button. Now this is the tabs dialog box. We're going to set some stop positions, tab stop positions, and we're going to set the alignment of them, and leaders we'll do a little bit later. So the first, we want one at 2 inches. So in this box right here, type 2 inches. Right over here it says the default is 0.5. We're going to leave that. But we're going to set one at 2 inches, and we're going to call it a center tab, which means the alignment, once we start typing, it will center it over that tab stop. Click set, type in 3. We're going to set another center aligned tab at 3 inches, another one at 4 inches, so just type 4 right there, set. It's already highlighted after you type it, which is nice. Select, press 5 and set, and then click OK. And now up here you can see these little markings at 2 inches, 3, 4, and 5 inches. There's a little center tab marking. So now I'm going to press tab, and it gives me my little arrow, but instead of tabbing 1/2 an inch, it goes all the way to 2 inches. So right there I'm going to type 2009 and press tab again. It tabs to the next 3-inch marker. 2010, tab, 2011, tab, 2012, and then press enter. Okay, now we want to clear these tabs. So there's a couple different ways to do it. I could just click right on them and drag them off the ruler and let go. If you click in the wrong spot, it might create a new one. Just click and drag it off. Or I could go to the tab stop or the tab dialog box and clear them, which we're going to use it again anyway on this next line. So let's go there. So dialog box, launcher, tabs, and right here I can just click clear all. So for that one line I'm going to clear them. They stay on the previous line. It's just every line we can create new tab stop positions. So I clear them, and at the same time I'm going to set new ones. So at the same places, 2 inches, this time I'm going to do a decimal tab and set it. At 3 inches, set it. 4 inches, set, and 5 inches, set it. So they should all be decimal tabs. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Click OK, and it puts the tabs back and it changes them. They have now a little dot on there. It's called the decimal tab. When I press tab, it goes to the same position. Actually, backspace that. Sorry, got a little ahead. First, I'm going to type a title, and let's type corporate contracts. Corporate contracts, then press tab. It goes to the first tab stop. And I'm going to type some money, and that's why I have the decimal tab, so it lines them right up on the decimal. So $316.00. Then press tab. Let's do $396.00. Press tab. $368.00, press tab, and $393. .00, and press enter. Now you can see these are the same tab stop positions, but they're aligned a little bit differently. The dates are aligned right in the center of the tab stop, but the dollar amounts are lined up right on the decimal. So that's the difference between a decimal tab and a center tab. We can also have left align tab or right align tab, left tab, right tab, and it aligns it accordingly to the alignment on that tab stop. Okay, I'm going to have you type in some more information, but I'm just going to bring this in front of the screen and pause it here and type all this information. We did the first line here. The second line now, you'll type skydiving and then press tab, and then type $17, press tab, $17. And so you go all the way across and then press enter at the end. So pause that, do that, and then I will continue the video. Okay, so your document should look like this once you're done with it. Now we're going to do just a few more things to this. First thing is to bold and center, or let's see, center the title. So I'm just going to click on it, center it, and let's change it to 26 points font and make it bold. I guess I need to highlight it to do that. So 26, size 26 and bold. And then we're going to change the color to blue-gray text 2, darker 50%. So in the colors, blue-gray is this one, text 2, but darker 50% is all the way down at the bottom. And that's almost black, so we can't really tell, but as long as you select the right color, you're good. On the next one, the subtitle, we're going to also center it and make it 18 point and bold. I need to select it, I always forget. Select 18 point font and bold, and the color on that one we're going to do black text 1, which is right there, black text 1, which is also black. Okay, on the next line on the years we're going to make those bold, so select, click and drag to select them, make them bold, and we're going to underline them, but we don't want it underlined on all that blank area. So we're going to underline just the words. So there's a specific way to do that. If I go to the font drop down and right here under underline style, I'm going to say words only, a very specific thing. If I click OK, it only underlines the words, so it doesn't underline all that blank space. Okay, the next thing is to select all the headings here, kind of the row headings. And so I could click and drag all the way down and get them all, but then I will have selected some of the dollar values, and I don't want that. I want just the headings. So I'm going to select one and then hold down Control on the keyboard, Control bottom left corner, and select the others while holding down Control. And that way I can select different areas. I can even select something over here if I wanted. Oops, no, I got myself in trouble. Okay, I'm gonna do that again. Just hold down Control, select them all, and then we're going to make them bold. So that way we don't have to select the whole table and undo individually, or select them all individually and make them bold. Alright, the last thing we're going to do is go to Page Setup, Dialog Box Launcher. So under Page Layout, this Page Setup group, the dialog box there, we are going to go to the Layout tab right up here at the top, and we're going to change the vertical alignment of the whole page to center. So instead of, by default it's top, it's almost always top, we're going to change the vertical alignment to the center, click OK, and then that puts everything, all the information right in the middle of the page. So once you have that, you're done with that first one. Save it, make sure it's saved to the right file name, which is 4-1 expense report, and then move on to the next one.